or removing any airplane emergency equipment, or interfering with the duties of the crew members is a criminal offense. Please note you will find now commencing. Prevent lost personal belongings, so you can make a thorough check of your seating area to ensure that you have everything with you before you leave. Please be cautious when opening the overhead bins.
Like a cabbage would be maybe like, and we had to, you know.
This is the hotel, and up there, that's the diving helmet I was telling you about just now. But I mean, this place is just so aesthetic, and it's also huge. You can tell it's just sailing everywhere you look. A massive snooker table. Our rooms are on the 3rd floor, so this is the ground floor, then we have the 2nd floor, and then in this area there's the 3rd floor up there. Our rooms are up in there. Yeah, beautiful place. Check that out. There's the bar over here. Yeah, inside here, don't worry, I'll send you guys loads more videos too. But for now, that's the quick tour. So further down this outside corridor, I mean, look at that. How cool are these? The detail is insane on these things. And I was just chatting to one of the guys that work here. All of these paintings, all of these little bits and bobs, everything here, this is all personal stuff that people have just collected over the years and just left here. Wow, that's a gorgeous painting. Wow, that's beautiful. There are bits and bobs of memorabilia everywhere you look. Up here, I haven't even been up here yet. I would see outside the smoking area, some kind of private area, and I was told there's a blue lounge I need to go look for, so I'm gonna go look for that. A continuing tour of the hotel. That is where I took the last video from. We are upstairs now on one of the many floors. I swear this place goes on forever. You think it's only 3 floors. You go up to the 3rd floor, you take a random door, and then all of a sudden, there's another floor above you. I found this beautiful thing. It looks amazing. And this is where we had breakfast this morning. This is the dining hall. Some old flintlock weapons up there. And of course, this place is still mostly under British rule, I think. So it was all very pish posh. Everyone had their own pot of tea, and we all had silver cutlery, and all the napkins were silk and cloth. and they have this beautiful courtyard. View of the mountains. All of their crystalware. Even have a sound system. Not sure if that works though. But this place is just absolute. It's like walking through a portal. It really is, into another world. I swear, this hotel is endless. There's so many doors. There's a place down there. I don't know where that leads. There's more rooms there. There's more rooms there. Also, every single floor has at least 2 sitting rooms, and every single one of the sitting rooms has a wine cooler. So we go down one flight, and this is the 3rd floor. This I thought was the highest floor. Apparently it's not. It keeps going up there. There's a balcony and more rooms over there. Here's another floor, another balcony, more sitting rooms, another balcony. Oh, this is beautiful. A library. What once was a computer, there's nothing there now, I don't think. No, there's nothing there. Oh my VHS tapes. Star Trek 007. VHS, I mean. More way down there. Yeah, there's a cool balcony. There's a statue of Napoleon. Also, that's how you can tell this place is like 100 years old with these portraits. Further down this way, more rooms. I don't even know. Yeah, through there is, you go upstairs again, and there's the dining room, the dining area. That's the bar. I don't even know what's up there. No idea what that is. I swear, this hotel reminds me of The Shining. It's endless, and it's spooky, and it's dark, and there's like 3 people here. Mind you, they are all super friendly. So this is the ground floor now. I think. Yeah, this is the ground floor. Now, back to where we were yesterday. There's a huge giveaway. So this is my room. I'll show you the view real quick. Check this out. Wham bam. That's pretty sweet. It's flipping hot here. But look at this. This cannot be. You got your rusks and you got your. I actually don't even know. Oh yeah, that is whiskey. And you got some sweets, like, come on, it's a pretty sweet room. And just the cutest bathroom. Yeah. I have no idea what that thing is. But, slight issue. I was coming up here to charge my phone. Yeah. I don't got one of those plugs, so I'm kind of screwed. But I'm very lucky I did charge my power bank. And I looked here and looked, there's just more of those plugs. I have one in my room. I have one of those adapters in my room, and I looked at it and I was like, nah, didn't take it. I don't know why I didn't take it. Hello. So this is how you buy Wi-Fi on this island. So you go to a store. Usually, I think the only place that sells it actually is the hotel, and you pay £2 and you get 1 gigabyte worth of Wi-Fi, and you can use it at, there's like 3 or 4 different places, You get a username and a password, and this is how you buy your Wi-Fi. You get little Wi-Fi vouchers that you can use at different places.
By the like tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was called a time house. Yes.
Yo, that's stairs.
Yeah.
So what are those stairs called again? Jacob's Ladder.
I'll put it take the fire.
Okay, so I have absolutely no idea where I am. I am just walking around Jamestown, which is the capital pretty much of St. Helena. This is like the wharf maybe. I think there's a marine center back there. I think the yacht club is this way. That's where I'm going, where I think I'm going. But the people here are super friendly, and I've been told it's more than safe enough for me to walk around with my camera out, so I'm doing that. But yeah, people are super friendly. It's a beautiful place. It is hot as hell right now. Oh, I think I see the yacht club. I'm in luck. But I mean, look at that view. Pretty rad. So I think I have free will. I'm just walking around. The skipper of the boat I'm on is at the yacht club right now, so I'm gonna try find her and the rest of the crew. I just ran into some of the other guys a second ago, but yeah.
How hungry are you guys?
Not too bad.
So just checked out the yacht club. It was very cool. Took a little clip in there, and now we are walking down the docks. We're gonna go see if we can find a Moya. Okay, not much light here, but the nightlife on this town is crazy. It is local time right now, 8:30. Schedule, so shops just open and close when they please. So they're open super late, and we are gonna run up there. It's staircase 669 steps. I can't remember what it's called, but we're gonna go there. At the base of what are these stairs called again?
It's the Jacob's Ladder.
The Jacob's Ladder.
699 steps.
699 steps all the way up there. Gonna have a beza first, and then we're gonna go. Oh yeah. Okay.
Took his momentum.
Oh,
Halfway.
halfway?
Right here next to you.
Okay, sick.
Far to the rock.
We take a break here. Look at that, we're so close. Not really. That's a long way down though. Wow.
Come on, Adam.
Ah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, me.
1829 was that it was booked.
696, right? What?
6 minutes 96 seconds.
No, steps.
699.
699 in 14 minutes. And the record is 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
30 seconds.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. That's wild. And that
Please make sure you're dealing with that.
is a long ass way down. So, how I showed last night with the nightlife, every single shop is still open around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and now it is 10:30 in the morning, and there is not a single place open. Everywhere is closed. It is like a ghost town. Very much, thank you. Like you can see now, pretty quiet. The only people walking around or driving around right now are the other sailors. All these guys are the rest of the sailors from the Cape to St. Helena race, and we're busy kitting up to take the boat back home. Right now on the agenda is I'd like to go check out the museum, but I think it's closed. The same with everything else on the island. Everything is closed today. And that's where we went up last night. That is the Jacob's Ladder. We went all the way up there. So, as I mentioned earlier, Jamestown has a population of 600. So in this town, everyone knows everyone. And you'll see every time a car drives past another, they'll hoot at each other because they all know each other. So, and I was hoping to see some of the nice cars out here. I don't know how they get here, but last night I saw a Subaru WRX, and I saw the MT-03 earlier. Really nice cars for a pretty much inaccessible island. In fact, this morning there was supposed to be a cruise liner coming into the town, and they got to the island, saw the conditions, and decided to keep going. So during this time of the year, the island gets a northerly swell, so the water pushes straight into land, and they often decide that it's just too dangerous for them to try come alongside the island. They'll get washed up into the rocks and cause some damage. So yeah. Now I'm just walking around, I'm trying to find the museum. Oh, I just found the museum. So there's this gorgeous church over there, and I am going to see if I can go inside. All these people here are all sailors. You can see everyone's got their gear ready. They're all getting ready to leave today. So I just spoke to someone. They said I'm more than welcome to come into the church, look around, take some pictures. Everyone here is super friendly. Like you could be walking down the street, completely random person you've never seen before, and they will greet you, they'll shake your hand, they'll say good morning, how you doing, or they say how you do. So I get to go into the church now. It looks gorgeous from the outside, so we'll see what it's like from in here. Let's turn this around. I can just go inside. That is unlocked. Wow. Look at that organ. It is beautiful in here. I am a sucker for stained glass, and that is some amazing work. Wow. The altar. Like I've said before, this place really is just a portal into 100 years ago. It is beautiful in here. I am going to not overstay my welcome. I think I'll take my leave now. So I've made my way and I found the museum, but it looks like it's closed. This is really unfortunate, because I think this might be my last day here. We're gonna try to take the boat out tomorrow. Let's see, Sunday closed. Yeah. Damn. That's very unfortunate. Well, at least I can give you a better view of where I was last night. This is the Jacob's Ladder. And I did mine last night. I took it pretty easy. I mean, I just walked, I didn't run. But I did mine in, was it 13:40? So 4 minutes 40 is pretty dang impressive. So over here is more of the castle. Earlier we walked through the castle gardens, which I believe are open to the public. And here we got the entrance. Now I'm not sure if we're allowed in there, and I am not going to take my chances. So I think for now I'm going to take a walk down to the yard. Here we go. That up there is a wirebird, and that's a aloe lily, I think it's called. That's the national plant and the national bird. The Arch 1832. So yeah, this town is real old. There's still... Ah, there we go. There is one coffee shop open. It's the only one I've seen so far. Here we go. Just made it to the coast. And there are so many boats out. And that's the northerly swell I was talking about. That's why and that's why that cruise liner didn't want to get too close today. For the sailors, it's not the experienced guys around here say it's not too big of a problem. But for those cruise liners, it's not worth the risk. That's where I walked down yesterday, where we saw the old dive shop, massive cranes. There we go. So, I just spoke to some of the other sailors back there. Most of them are the crew from the race up here. They're all trying to, most of those guys are flying home, but they are trying to get the rest of the crews together. I think they're attempting to leave tomorrow. I believe that's the goal. And our boat currently, our water maker isn't working. We have 5 crew. Each person needs to drink 2 liters of water per day minimum. We're expecting 20 days. So that's 200 liters, plus we need 10% reserve for emergency, so 220 liters. And our tank only holds 50 liters. And we have another 50 liters that we can pack onto the boat. So we're halfway there. This is the Castle Gardens, by the way. And I believe there's a coffee shop somewhere up here. And there's a restaurant up there too. And they are open. Okay. Let's see if we can check that out. I hear music, so that's promising. These gardens are beautiful. They're very well kept. So it just opened at 11 a.m. local time, and they're closing again at 2 p.m. local time. So they're open for just 3 hours a day. And I didn't see anyone inside. And I was too shy to go ask for photos. So I'm gonna just we'll do it from here. Also heard a funny story over breakfast this morning in that beautiful dining hall. You can't buy chicken or eggs here because there was a chicken farmer and an immigrant decided that he wanted to do the same thing, become a poultry farmer. So he imported all of his produce and his eggs from South Africa and undercut the local farmer. So the local farmer slaughtered all of his poultry and came to the castle and threw all the eggs against the castle wall. And then the guy who was undercutting the farmer decided that it was too difficult to run that business, so he quit. So there's no way to get poultry on the island anymore, except for the hotel where I was staying at. I managed to have a scrambled egg for breakfast because one of the guys that works there has chickens on his homestead here on the island. And that's the way things go. So any fresh produce like that is all privately owned. You know, this island is pretty different to like the UK, for example, where its rule is under everyone here owns their own homes. They're not renting their land. It's all privately owned. So there may not be a lot of money going around, but everyone has their own home. So if you have your own house and you have a veggie garden and you sell those veggies, you're the only person selling those veggies because there's not a lot of farmland here. Everything is imported. So here you would pay, I believe it's between 10 and 20 pounds for a cabbage. Whereas back home you'd be, well, for me at least, I'd be paying the equivalent of £1 for a cabbage, maybe £2. So just to give you a better idea what a ghost town it is right now compared to last night, there were people everywhere, and you can see what I mean. The shops running on their own kind of system here. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Wednesdays. Saturdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then they have their siesta from 1 to 7 p.m. and then they're open from 7 to 9. And that's almost every single shop here. I mean, even there's a small hardware store DIY there called Solomon's DIY, and they were open till about 9:30 last night, but they were closed the whole day. They only opened at night. And that's kind of just the way this town is. It's very, very cool. So I can walk up and down here. I think I walked past 3 people. It's mildly unfortunate that the one full day I have here, everyone is closed. It just happened to be on a Sunday. So we were hoping that this DIY store would be open because the tri-light on our sailing vessel had gotten blown off or fell off, went missing. So we were kind of hoping to make a mission there, try to find something to jerry-rig it. But for now, I think I'm gonna go look for the rest of the crew, go find out what everyone's up to. Here we go.
We're just gonna undo that.
First night on the boat, docked in the Bay of St. Helena. We've got the sunset on one side, and the moonrise on the other. Everyone say how's it?
Okay.
With a full moon.
Full moon tonight, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Name another place on the planet where you can get a view like this. Wow, look at that. See if you can see the Jacob's ladder up there. Absolutely gorgeous. Night one on the boat. So here we go. Go on the bow. And I'll give you a good view. where we're staying for tonight. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be heading out on the water. You can see right there, that's the Jacob's ladder where we climbed last night. We're gonna be let me give you a tour of the inside. Right. Okay, and this is the inside. This is the communications desk where we have all of our electronics, the boat. There's one sleeping area. We're also just using it all for storage at the moment. This is our kitchen. Got all of our spices and stuff over here. Got our little swingy stove. That's another sleeping area. That I believe that's where Rob is sleeping. The other side, this is where Melissa is sleeping. She's our captain. That's where Lars is sleeping. Also everything, all of this under here is all storage. Storage in this wall here. This is where I'm sleeping. It's covered in my gear right now. Also everything under here. This is all storage. And then back here. Here we have a, oh, it's quite dark in here. Oh, there's no light at all. Hang on, let me grab a light. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're storing our file leads right now. Here's all our PFDs, personal flotation devices. And here at the front, at the bow of the boat, some more storage, some safety equipment. These are mattresses, all kinds of stuff hidden in there. Our other sails, and this is the head. Very tight squeeze right now. I am crouching and leaning down, so I am 6'2", 6'3" with these shoes on. And this is me standing up straight. It's not the most space in the world, but you know, we can make do. And this is our honorary stowaway. His name is Archie. He belongs to Rob, and he has been to the Arctic. He's been to so many other places that I can't even name. But yeah, that's the inside of the boat. This is where we'll be operating, sleeping, eating the next 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, this is night 1. I think I'm gonna sign off now. I'm gonna sort out my gear. I'm putting all my dry clothes and electronics into this dry bag in case anything leaks. And yeah. So night 1 was pretty eventful. We were all getting ready for bed, and Lars looks up and sees we're like, what, 5 meters? Even less. 2.5 meters next to another boat. The wind had pushed us super close. So I jumped out in my underwear and my socks. We had to shorten our mooring line. But yeah, that was it. So this is one of the most dangerous places to sail to or to come to by boat because of this insane surge. It makes it super dangerous to try come alongside anywhere to get on and off the island. This is the reason the cruise liner decided to stay back. Their boats that transport passengers to and from land would not have been able to handle this. It would not have been worth the risk. So the ferrymen here are extremely skilled, and they have a very short window in between swell and in between sets to be able to come alongside to get people off. So I couldn't catch it on film earlier, but coming back onto the island now to refuel one last time before we leave. We had about 10 seconds as the ferryman got alongside the dock. I'll get a shot of that once we go back. The surge was so hectic, the boat rises up and down next to the dock about 2 meters every 2 seconds. So people would take their bags off, throw them over onto land, and there's ropes hanging just above the dock that everyone grabs onto. So if the boat drops under you, you at least have some time to grab on. Look at this swell coming. It's pretty wild, it's quite dangerous here. So also the airport, one of the most dangerous airports in the world to land on. In South Africa there are only 8 pilots qualified to be able to land there, and there are specific laws. Landing in Cape Town is easy, you only need 1 pilot. Over here, if you're landing a plane, you have to have both pilots on, and one of the pilots at least has to have landed here a minimum of 3 times before they can come here again. So sketchy airport and sketchy docks. It's a pretty hectic place, but it's beautiful. Definitely worth the risk. One last shot of the island before we leave. Not much to see on the dock here, but it's still pretty cool. So here, just take a look at this swell coming in. Absolutely insane. Just to give you an idea of how dangerous it is, look at that. That is at least 3 meter swell. Whoa! So we were just discussing the plan now for refueling. This island makes it pretty difficult to do anything around here. The shops open when they please, so we're trying to get spares for the boat. And none of the stores are open. It's Monday at 9 o'clock and literally nothing is open. So we're hoping and praying and waiting for hopefully the DIY store to open so we can get some spare filters. And the diesel here, the deliveries come in at 8 a.m. and it is £2.40 per litre of diesel, which is almost double, if not more, than what it is in South Africa. It's insanely expensive. It's pretty complicated to sail in and out of here, especially for a first timer like me. There's a lot of things I don't know what's happening or what to do, but we're making a plan. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna try our best to leave today. This morning on the boat was pretty hectic. Didn't even have time for breakfast. The ferry came to pick us up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We got up at around 6, had a cup of coffee, started trying to empty our jerry cans into the fuel tanks, and one of the lines wasn't connected, so we ended up pouring diesel all over the cabin. So that wasn't great, but we're making a plan. So we're all splitting up. Some people are going to try to go get fuel, others are going to go look for spare parts, and we also have a couple of things that we need on the boat. But yeah, we're going to start moving now. So we're literally on our way out of the island, and we've stopped for 5 minutes just to take a look at the museum. It has been a mad rush to get out of here, getting the last few things. So this is a super quick walk around the museum. stop and get some postcards. Yeah. Some very, very cool old stuff up here. Oh, that's cool. Look at the old sabers. Check that out. That's an old medicine bottle. Which is wild, those old syringes. Look like stuff out of a horror movie. Very cool. Saint Helena. Oh, I would love to read all of this. Excavation sites. Oh, the old stamps. I think we're gonna have to head out now. So this is where we get on and off the ferry to take us to and from our boat, who's moved around the corner there. And yeah, the waters here are insane. So we're hoping and praying that the ferryman will actually take us. Yeah, it is wild. The swell is insane. The surge is insane. We don't even know how we're going to do this. I'm definitely not going to be able to film while we're getting on and off because we have to load gear too. So this is going to be the last footage of me on the island. Moving on to the boat now for the last time. We were there on the boat last night, but we'll be leaving today, hopefully. Yeah. These ferrymen and the fishermen that spend their days in these waters are highly skilled because this is wild. Okay, wow, cannot see a thing. Well, it is Monday, the 13th of January 2025, Jamestown, St. Helena. This is night 2 aboard. We were supposed to leave today, but we were delayed. We had to refill our fuel and water supplies, and the ferryman actually refused to collect us for a little while because the surge here was super hectic. So tomorrow morning we are going to finish rigging the boat, we've done most of that already. So we're gonna finish rigging the boat tomorrow morning, and then we're gonna head out. So this is our first and last night as a crew, all sleeping together at the same time anyway. After this, it's gonna be full on 24/7. So just enjoying that very last sunset and that last moonrise at this gorgeous island. So that's me for today. I am going to get ready for bed. It is 7:45. Very early, but we're all tired, so yeah, good night. It is 7 a.m. on the Tuesday the 14th. We didn't leave yesterday like we were hoping to, but we are planning on leaving this morning. Rest of the crew is on the deck right now, setting up one of the sails, and I am doing the chart plotting, which is this. All these marks here are waypoints, which is where we need to go, and this is us here. That's the island, and these are the other waypoints, all these little red X's. So I got the coordinates from over here and plugged them into this machine, and they create a digital map with digital waypoints for us that we can follow to get home safely.
Drive and watch the wind. Nice angle.
Hey guys, thank you.
And when you pick up speed, they like right at the boundary. So Adam, if you want to come up here, there's a lot of them in the woods.
Oh wow.
There's some ocean coming toward us, so there's rocks.
Okay, I only have a little bit of battery left, so I'm gonna make this one quick. We finally left St. Helena today. We are on our way. We are finally on our way home. There were so many issues. Instruments weren't working, water maker broke, sails were torn, diesel canisters were broken. So loads of issues, but we did a bunch of drills this morning, and now we are cruising. Gonna be like this for the next 3 weeks. It's kind of insane to think about, but look at that view though. I'm excited to get out to the point where there's nothing but blue around us. Okay, this battery's got 1% left.